to Swordsmen Academy, Season 4. Let's get into this. Episode 1. So we start off with Adrian and the squad, basically. Troy, Akane, and Sarah all sitting in a room. Christian gets a text on his phone from an anonymous number, and it says, "Come to blah 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 street, it's me, your father." Christian says, "Not going." Akane says, "Why? Why won't you go to your father's?" He goes, "Worse things have happened there." Sarah says, "Look at his arms, guys. Remember? Father, bat, pull, you know." I'll be right back. So they'd head there. When they reach, it's a giant palace. Sarah says, "Adrian, this is huge." He goes, Yeah, now let's go in." As he knocks on the doors, 2 guards open up saying, "Ah, young Adrian, you're finally back. Here to stay?" Adrian goes, "No. Never will ever do it." Alright guys, so when they open this, Adrian sees his dad kissing a random woman with a maid outfit on, well actually with like a bratty dress and makeup, bratty makeup of course, and wearing high heels and weird lipstick, weird eye thing, eyeliner above, and her hair's all clean. Adrian says, "Ah, yes, father, hello." He goes, "Ah, Adrian, my young boy. Nice to see you again." He goes, "Don't talk to me. You know what you've done in the past years." And the lady says, "That's no way to talk to you, father." He says, "And who are you?" And he says, "Watch how you talk to your mother, brat." Christian says, already showing your true side." Oh, and I brought some friends because I can. His dad says, "No, you can't. Tell them to leave or they will be executed." Adrian says, "I'd like to see you try." He says, "Guards!" As the guards instantly try and get them, but Sarah blows off one of their heads. Actually blasts one into a wall, and Akane just shoots a blast at the other one. He goes, "Oh!" Adrian says, "Now, what did you want?" As he says, "Come with me." As Adrian follows him to a room, and he says, "I just wanted to apologize. Your mother gave me so much stress, and so did your siblings." As he hugs him, as he goes, "Thanks." As he says, "Let's go back." As now his dad's being really nice to him, he goes, "This is a shocking difference." As then he says, "Ah, I wanted you to meet your sister, Ryuzaki. Come on out." It's a girl with black hair, blue eyes, with purple eyes actually. It is wearing a dress. A suit, it's like a uniform and a dress, saying, "Dad, who is this brat?" He goes, "Calm down, sweetie. This is your brother. Step-brother." He goes, "Ugh, whatever. He seems like a loser." Christian says, Adrian says the brat. She goes, what did you say? Christian says, you heard what I said. Now don't make me give you this 2-piece no sauce. As he just scared her, as she just walks away. She said, actually, she argues back saying want to fight, and Christian says and Adrian says bring it on. As he warns, as Kyle, who is their father, and Mary, who is their mother now, Kyle says, don't fight her, Adrian, she's way more powerful than you could ever imagine. She's a prodigy higher than both of ours, and you don't even have an ability. A swordsman ability. How do you expect to beat her? Adrian says, oh, you don't know me, do ya? As it's time to fight, they go out into the courtyard to get ready to fight. Adrian charges up a punch as he goes, the hell, my blue flames aren't activating. As he goes to punch, but she dodges easily and breaks his arm. He goes, as he goes, what the hell? As he tries to shoot a blast, but it doesn't come out, as she says, you're so weak, as a kick to the face knocks him back. He goes, but he is resilient. As he goes, wait a minute. As he feels him, sees that he can push his stomach all the way in. He goes, my stomach's gone. What? But then he realizes, wait a minute, my organs are made of blue flames, and if I can't use them, they're off forever. He falls to one knee as he goes, as he can no longer breathe. As he goes, but he can get back up on his feet. As he tries to hit her, but she's easily dodging and breaking all of his bones. As he can never ever, he says, I told you you're a failure and mistake. You can't even fight against your sister. You can't even keep up a good challenge. His arms are like twisted. His legs are twisted. His head is cracked. Basically dead. Sarah says, how could you do this to your own child? He goes, he'll be back together. As he pulls out a metal bat, as Adrian's head instantly cracks back. And fear shoots into his eyes. As he puts it away, as Adrian gets a sigh of relief, but then he realizes that he's back to his old ways. But then he feels on his back a little chip. He goes, so that hug was a fake. As the fake was just a diversion, so Adrian's dad could put something on his back. To put a quick chip on his back that'll suppress his powers. He pulls it off and crushes it as all of his bones snap back into normality. As he goes, you're going down. As he rushes outward, full speed, blitzing with his flames, he goes, oh, such speed! As she dodges somewhat, as he charges a blade of flames in his left hand, as he turns around and grabs her arm and pulls her towards him, and annihilates her with the flames. As he goes, he goes, oh yeah, and I defeated Ryuki. I defeated Yuki, father. She's dead now. He goes, you destroyed my favorite child. As he rushes in to punch, but Sarah gets in the way and hits him in the face. As Troy says, I'll take care of him. As he activates aura manipulation, copying Adrian's ability to take on his dad. As he goes, launching out a giant blast. As Adrian's fighting his sister, as he goes, as it morphs into a fist, and Adrian lands a fist to his sister, to Ryuzaki's face. As she goes, as she slides back and shoots out purple flames. As she goes, and shoots him all over the place. Adrian goes into like an infernate pose and goes, as he charges up, as they don't know where the flames are coming from his hands. But then Ryuzaki realizes they're coming from his thumb. His thumb is generating so much fire. As he goes, and blitzes, but she dodges and breaks his arm, which snaps right back in. She goes, I can't even damage him. He goes, He says, you can damage me, you're just so weak that it won't work. As one punch knocks her out. As she goes, as she gets right back up, rushing in for a punch to the gut, which lands. He goes, as he's launched back. She is very strong, as they're really clashing. But then Adrian goes, as he breathes, as then they start to hear a humongous heartbeat. As he goes, as the giant blue flames envelop the entire palace. As windows are being cracked. As then he swirls into the Swordsman spirit, aka the Susanoo. He goes, "Ah!" As he is now the giant Swordsman spirit and cuts forward. She's instantly hit and killed. And that's another sibling he's killed. He's a sibling killer now. Alright, that's it now.